Go ahead and get started, Rob.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hi. All right. So Notre Dame, obviously, they won in a huge run for most of the second quarter to shift the momentum of the game. What do you think went wrong there?
I just think, for them, what went right is, Olivia Miles played out of her mind and really kind of took control of the game from the tip. And we didn't have a very good answer for her because when we did get out, they set a lot of nice on-ball screens with their five. And if we did help out, their shooters are so good that then that left a mismatch inside. And so we kind of picked our poison and maybe allowed her to get too much, on the perimeter. And then on the flip side, what didn't work for us is we just weren't hitting our outside shots, at all. So when you have the combination of one of their players taking over and our team just kind of going cold from the floor, it's not a good look.
Like you just mentioned, Olivia Miles was on fire all day today. What makes her so difficult to guard?
She's so crafty, and she actually is a pass first kid. And I think that's what makes her so hard to guard is, when you come up on her, she has a really, really quick first step. So she is crafty, has a quick first step, but then, if you happen to try to double her or, get out on a hard hedge and leave yourself vulnerable somewhere else, she's going to find that pass and make the correct decision. So I think that she's a really great player, and she showed it today.
No Michaela Dickens today because of COVID. How did her absence impact your approach today?
I think it's really apparent in our last two games. We miss her shooting. We miss her sharp shooting from the bench and her ability to come in and be an offensive spark. We don't really have that offensive spark right now. And I believe we will as our players mature. We have some great, great young players that are on our bench. It's just they're young, and Michaela brings that senior leadership and that senior poise to her when she comes in and is able to give us a nice spark off the bench.
And for the first time all season, you guys have lost 2 straight games. How do you respond to this kind of adversity?
We'll see on Thursday. Hopefully we respond well. And, they're 2 road, it's hard to win on the road in this conference. But, I do think it's also hard to win when you're just undermanned a little bit, like us not having our 6th man who, probably could start for us as well. She plays starter minutes. That was, that shortened up what we had as far as scoring goes. And then I also think the teams we played really well. I thought Georgia Tech played well there. I thought Notre Dame had a great game plan, and they played, really well, switching up from a man to a zone and continuing to keep us on our toes all game. So for us, we just got to learn. We got to grow from these losses, and we got to get ready to play at home on Thursday.